So far so good. I read all the constituents of Bobasi, particularly to update you on issues pertaining our constituency, not because of my aspirations or my political ambitions towards clinching this seat, but at least as a human right, and as stipulated in the constitution, every constituency should have a representation, not just a representation, but a proper representation. So improper representation is always slammed, is always criticized. We have to in every way possible to ensure that we are vigilant, we are very much aware of what needs to be done to the constituency, all the resources, the privileges other people are enjoying should also come to our constituency. For example, if we talk of power supply is something like it's like a necessity. It is an amenity that is a necessity. So therefore, I don't see any need of a constituent being ignorant of what he is supposed to have or is supposed to have. So as a matter of fact, around 10% of areas of Bobasi are connected to power or electricity supply. 2 is about piped water or piped on water. Piped on water is also a problem. Still, all mamas, school children are forced to walk long distances to get water, which is a shame, because in this century, piped on water is the talk of the day. And that thing is supposed to be championed, is supposed to be lobbied, is supposed to be accelerated by the sitting MP. So, as an aspirant, I am not trying to disorient the constituents from the current MP, but at least making sure that they have this in mind, that they ought to be served as a member of parliament is supposed to serve people who elected him. So other issues like impassable roads is a menace to our constituency, which I don't need to say because the constituents themselves have seen this problem. It's a debacle. Other places are inaccessible to road completely. I don't want to mention those places, but if you ask the current MP, he is unable to tell you because he hasn't traversed the places to see whether they have this kind of problem. Himself having a fuel guzzler makes him comfortable leaving behind problems to the constituents, people who voted for him. And I am seeing inequality in disbursement of constituents' bursaries to schools. Like, for example, the school where I dwell in, I have not seen a disbursement to the school, meaning that there is inequality which need to be addressed. So this kind of issues, we are not just trying to complain, but I know there are problems. You cannot eradicate all problems. At least you will show concern to these problems, coming to people, to the ground, to understand their problems is the start of solving of these problems. Yes, if we look into these issues, our constituency, Agreti Babas constituency, will be the greatest constituency ever.